Do you want to become a streamer one day? Well, lucky for you, you've come across this video. We got to interview the one and only QuinnAD for our podcast, who goes by the name of Frankie. Frankie is a popular League of Legends streamer, and in this short clip from our whole interview about streaming and his career, you'll get to hear some of his tips what to do when you're just starting out as a streamer. Welcome to our channel where we talk about all the things that school doesn't teach you.
What's one advice you would give to young people if they, no matter if they're in high school or just they're about to get into high school, that they want to start becoming a streamer? Like, this is like their end goal. What would you give them?
So if you're at the very start, the biggest piece of advice I can give you is do not look at the view count. If you are streaming itself, there's so many people, and me myself too at the very start. You go press that live button and you're just new streamer, and you see 1 to 2 viewers, and you see or 3 viewers or whatever it is. A lot of people just constantly, like, their eyes are fixated on that number, and you see it not going up, and you see it going down a little bit, mind you, going from 3 to 2, and now you're gonna have a mini heart attack.
No.
So, like, that's the hardest thing to get over when you're starting, but it's so important. Like, you should get to a point where you're not even looking at your view count. And the biggest challenge, I guess, at the start of a streamer is you gotta get comfortable talking to yourself straight up. Because a lot of times when I click on new streamers, when they have 0 views, they're just not even looking at Twitch chat at all. Like, there's sometimes where people come and they're not looking at Twitch at all and they're not talking because they don't have anyone to talk to, right? So it's tough for them because if you click on a stream and you don't see anyone talking or doing anything, you're probably going to click away, right? And if you're a new streamer, you're not going to have the viewers. So you have to get comfortable talking to yourself. Whatever game you're playing or anything, just pretend that you're just instead of thinking your thoughts, just think them out loud. Again, it looks weird because you're kind of talking to yourself, but that's what a streamer is. You're talking to a screen, you know what I mean? So that's what you got to get used to. Just, well, if I make a play right here, I can explain my thoughts, even though there's no one in chat. Explaining the thoughts helps because when someone joins, now they have something to listen to, right? Because there are a lot of times where I, myself, would host really small streamers, and it would take them 10 minutes to know that I hosted them. So they have a bunch of people talking in their Twitch chat, and they're not looking at that too. But you gotta look, so you're not looking at the view count, but you have to look at the chat too, because even if you're like a 0-person streamer, there's people that are gonna come in, and if those people come in, you're gonna give them the best attention you can. So getting used to talking to yourself is important. Not looking at the view count, but looking at the chat. You know, like making sure you're watching the chat. That's the focus. The chat's the focus, not the view counts, the chat. So if people do come, you got to make sure that you're able to respond. You know what I mean? But also, before they even come, or if they don't type at all, you're focused on talking. And also, another thing too, especially when you start getting a little bit more viewers, a lot of times people they call them dead chats, dead Twitch chats, where Twitch chat's you're not really typing anything. Don't get offended by that. Do not get offended by that. That happens to all streamers. There's a lot of people who are lurkers where they're watching your stream, but a lot of people don't watch on Twitch accounts, or a lot of people don't like typing. When I'm a viewer myself, a lot of times I don't like chatting. Doesn't mean I'm not watching, but I just, you know, some people don't chat. So some people get like, I guess, frustrated or just self-conscious or just self-esteem if they're streaming, you have viewers, but no one's typing in chat. Don't be offended by that either, because a lot of people, as Twitch viewers, they're watching, but they just don't like typing in chat. So those are the things you got to get over. And if you're able to get over those obstacles, over time, it does help.
Thanks for checking out the few tips from Frankie. If you are a high school student who's interested in content creation and you would like to join me and Annie in making future episodes, either as a guest, as a co-host, or just part of the production team, check out the link below. There's a form waiting for you that you can fill out and let us know your interest, and we will get back to you. Now, of course, before you leave, if you like this content, please be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications. See ya!